Okay. Well, I think we've got somebody to interview, somebody that we're going to welcome onto stage now. Someone that you know, I think.
Yeah, we've been. I've been always interested in you know, the facts of the matter, but I always want to know if this whole thing is actually real and if it actually makes a real difference in somebody's life. Because if Jesus is really alive, like that's what we're investigating, right? Sure. Then he won't just, you know, live in a semi somewhere in Morecambe. You know. Anyway, I'll ask Dave to come up. Where is he?
Yes, give him a round of applause. Dave, thank you.
Fantastic. Take your place on the sofa. On the sofa.
Have a comfy seat, Dave. Put your feet up. Just treat it like you're at home.
Just don't behave like it. Right. I like your letters, by the way. He's the one in the leather plush suit, isn't he?
Yeah, I like
Very
that.
nice.
Well, you wear it. I mean, this is the gear.
It is.
You start putting a suit on.
That's right. So, let me get this straight. You've been following Jesus for a few years, is that right?
Yeah, I've become more aware of him this since I joined MCC, really. Although I've known he's been there all my life. Can I just say before I start, anyway,
Sure.
that I'm frightened to death. I really am. I've been frightened to death all day, and it's got gradually worse. I've been going out days, I've been watching to floor, and they're all bored and dancing, honestly. This is horrible. And top I got the wrong menu. I come through the door, they're all looking at me. I thought, oh no, this is what it's going to be like tonight, you know. Anyway, I'm up here now, and if I thought for 1 second that God wasn't here with me, I wouldn't be here. In fact, I wouldn't be in this building. I'd be in a pub somewhere. And thank you for being here. Next question.
I was wondering, David, then how did God sort of help to not be in that situation? What changed things in your life?
Right, well, I come from 40 or 50 miles down the road where I grew up in a strict Catholic family. Nothing like that. Gave me a good foundation for what I've got today. I didn't have to be born, never mind become an alcoholic, which I'm now recovering. Anyway, I was sent from Blackburn to a rehab over here, where I met a girl who was bordering born again Christianity, yeah. And I started seeing her, and I used to come over weekends and go into her church, just happy, clappy, born again Christian type church. And I'll be honest with you, I only went there because the band were good. Sings, like these guys, you know, and that's where it got better and better. And then I moved over here. I've left all my mates there, my drug addict mates, my alcoholic mates, yeah. And moved over here, and I'm doing all right for a bit. And then the drink kicked in again. I found myself thrown out of the place where I moved into, and I were on the bed and breakfast scene then, you know. I ended up at a place on Regent Road, and the pubs were out of it then. My place of drinking then was the Shelters at bottom of Regent Road, which was then called Bobby's Bar. And the last thing was the Sunshine Bar, where all the winos used to drink. And I found myself along drinking with them. No disrespect to them, but that's how it was. And I sat there one morning, it was my payday, and funnily enough at that time, it was 6 o'clock, there was only me there. I was there with my wine and my cheap cider, sorry. And I thought, this is not life, the sea was in, and one thing and another. And I thought, there's a life better than this, I'm sure there is. And I just called out to God, I said, if you do it, you know, because I've been, like I said, I've heard it all my life. And I said, if you do it, just, I don't want this. And it didn't act right. I didn't hear it. There were no flashing lights or a voice, you might do. Some people do anyway, I believe. And it just guided me away from it. I had 2 friends then, Shelley and Andrew. God took Andrew home. But they came to the shelter and there's about 20 people, all of these really rough, longer, ex-stick fighting drunks, you know. Sat with me, and she came in, she said, Dave, I'm scruffy, I never had a wash my beard and all. Dave, come home with us. I said, no, I'll be all right. And they're all looking at me, she's really tall, fit bird, if you know what I mean. I said, I will come one day. And they kept coming back. Then Rosamund Andrew would come, and she'd come back. And eventually I did. And it was a Wednesday night, and we used to, at a church I eventually started going to. It was a little church on Promenade there. And then I stopped drinking on a Tuesday, and went to the DTs kicking 8, 12, 15 hours later, the shakes and the sweats, yeah? And went up to their house and, do you want some tea? No, I didn't feel like eating. Do you want to come to church with us tonight? You don't have to if you don't want. I said, no, I'll come. And I went in there, you know, and I was frightened, I was sweating, like I said. A bit worse than I am tonight, you know. And when I went to the old prayer for all the Sans Andrews and all that, you know, and that's what's going on here. And when I came out today, although I didn't look brand new, I was still scruffy and stinking and longer and all that, you know. I just felt brand new. I really did. And from then, I've sort of like graduated, got better and better. I've had my slips and I call them slips now, they're not gigantic falls as they were before. You know, I don't end up hospitalised anymore, you know what I mean? And for this last over 12 months now, it's just been absolutely brilliant. I had a bit of a slip not long ago, but it only a 2-day blip. I've just moved on. God's put me where I am today, and I am with MCC. You know, these guys, you know, lots out there can't see it, but and it's just been so good. I missed out on 30 years of my life because of the drink, you know. I was at Walton Parties today, I don't know what it is, what it's about. And 30 years ago, I was doing a lot for the World Superbikes, as you can see on my Wellington bikes. And I was doing it again yesterday, I tea, I'm a bit crying now. My wife was there and all that, like, you know what I mean? And not yesterday, I mean 30 years ago. And I was there, praise the Lord. And I was there and I thought, wow, I'm watching, I'm watching him, he's racing around there at that breakneck speed, and I'm thinking, wow, this is it. And God's just put me back to where I were when I was in the teens, without the drink. I'm enjoying life again. It's just been so good, it's just so good.
Brilliant. Thank you. Yeah.
Can I say one thing? If any of you have got a problem with drink, drugs, gambling, whatever, come and talk to us. Because we know a guy who'll cure it for you. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, yeah, I suppose it really does work.
Yeah, that's quite amazing, really.
It is.
Yeah, well, I mean, lots of things just really struck me from what Dave was saying there, but one thing about the fact that he was brought up learning about God, but the big difference when he called out to him, and the big difference when God stepped into his life.
Yeah.
On the inside rather than just somebody on the outside.
Yeah, yeah. And also, what struck me was that you don't have to have everything sorted, you know.
No.
And life's still got its ups and downs, but God's still right there. I think that's a good picture to remember. God's right there.